Hey friend, in this video, I'm going to show you how to make simple, low-budget videos that attract ideal customers to your business, even if you don't like being on camera.
I'm kind of embarrassed.
When I owned my audiology practice, we were in an extremely competitive market, and attracting ideal patients was always a challenge. We had low-cost competition, big box stores that were quite a bit cheaper than us. The obvious question was, why would a patient choose to work with us and not our cheaper competition? We tried basically every form of marketing you can imagine. But then I read this book, They Ask You Answer by Marcus Sheridan, and we started making some really simple, low-budget videos for our practice, and I was absolutely blown away at the impact that it had on the number of patients calling, not only ready to schedule an appointment, but ready to pay a premium price to work with us. So now I'm a big believer that if you're in a competitive market and there's a lot of competition that looks similar to you, video content is one of the best ways to stand out. The good news is that it doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be scary or hard. I'm gonna show you a really simple framework that you can follow so you can just kind of turn off your brain, make some videos that work to bring ideal customers into your business. So if that sounds good, let's jump in. I'm gonna break it down into beginner, intermediate, and advanced level videos. Let's start with level 1, beginner level videos. If you're brand new to making videos for your business, FAQ, frequently asked question videos, are going to be the most powerful and impactful videos you can make. The beauty of FAQ videos is you already know the questions that your customers have, and you already have answers that you know are effective. All you have to do is record them. The process behind creating FAQ videos is you just write a list of all the questions that your customers frequently ask. You might even already have this on your website in your FAQ section, and your response to each one of those questions is its own video.
Hey everybody, this is Tim Coach with Adonis Detail, and one common question we get is how much does a wrap cost for my vehicle? So I want to do a quick video discussing the differences between a vinyl wrap and a paint protection film wrap, what you can expect with both technologies, some downsides and some upsides of both, as well as the cost of each.
All right, let's move on to level 2, intermediate videos. These are videos where you talk about your process. With these process videos, you're simply walking through step by step exactly how your business solves the problems that your customer has. You can make these videos even better by integrating in your customer's frequent objections and showing how your process addresses common concerns that your ideal customers might have.
So what exactly is Rhino-Rock construction? Well, it's how your pool should be installed. You see, Rhino-Rock is the combination of best practices for fiberglass pool installation, and we developed them to address specific problems we encountered all too often during our early years as installers. River Pools, along with all the other installers in the country, were installing pools according to industry standards. We were installing them exactly how the manufacturers were teaching us to. But after repeatedly dealing with costly problems like leaks in the return fittings, settlement of the pool, wall bulges, separation of the pool from the patio, River Pools was not going to accept these issues as a possibility for every single pool we installed. That's when we developed Rhino-Rock construction. And each component of Rhino-Rock was developed specifically to address those common problems. Okay, let's go over the Rhino-Rock solutions to common problems. Then I'll go over those solutions we incorporated to make a good installation that much better.
And then finally, level 3, advanced videos are testimonial videos, or what I like to call portfolio videos. Just like a photographer might have a portfolio of all of their very best images, you can have a portfolio of your best customer stories. There's a very simple framework you can follow to create these customer success stories. Start with their pain. This is where they were before they came to your company. Then talk about your process or your solution that you brought them through. And then finally talk about their state after they worked with your company.
I'm a sportscaster. I've got to be able to hear well. I was not hearing well. It was difficult for me to watch movies unless the sound was turned way up. And I didn't hear a lot of things. I simply didn't hear a lot of things. And I can't tell you how much my life changed after I went to see Dr. Brad. The tests administered showed just how bad my hearing was. The wonderful thing is the hearing aids I have can now be adjusted so that when I do feel it ticking downward a notch or so, I can get compensation for that. And I have to tell you, this is really important to me. If I don't hear well, that affects my job, that affects my life. And this has, I hate to use the phrase changed my life, but that's the truth. It's changed my life.
Okay, finally, the scary part, and this is where we get intimidated and we get stuck, but how do we make the videos? Everybody already has a really high quality camera in their pocket, so just get a cheap tripod to put your phone on. If you don't have studio lighting, no worries. Natural light works perfectly well. The one thing I do recommend investing at least a little bit of money in is a good quality microphone. Good quality audio is frankly much more important than good quality video. The very best trick that I found to get over being camera shy or uncomfortable in front of the camera is to imagine that the camera is one of your customers. I want you to imagine a specific ideal customer. Imagine you're sitting across the table from that person and answering the question to their face, making eye contact with the lens. One thing that I do encourage when you record a video is to start the video smiling. It's weird how subconsciously smiling actually changes the tone and the energy of our voice. And when you do that, it becomes much more engaging and connecting with the camera. And finally, don't worry about perfection. People want to interact with human beings. You don't have to be perfect, so don't let perfectionism stop you from hitting record and stop you from publishing your videos. The final rule that I recommend following when you're creating these types of videos is to keep it short. If you're new to recording video, there's a good chance you're gonna ramble, so you or an assistant or a freelancer can go back into that video and cut out any repetition and rambling. I can tell you from personal experience that if you commit to just recording a few videos, you will get more comfortable on camera. And once you start seeing those business results, you're gonna feel inspired to keep making videos.